hear what you say. Stay, 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 stay.
Welcome back to episode 5.
I have a mic.
We both have a mic this time.
I have my mic. This is mine. I would really like to drag it onto my side, so only I talk into it, but okay.
Listen, we can do that when Emma Stone's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you have one mic, she gets one mic, I get no mic.
Yeah.
I'm just like the one in the middle. I'm like the third wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just hoping you wouldn't be in the room, because I don't know where that situation would go.
Fine, I won't be in the room. You get one mic,
Yeah.
she gets one mic.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there. Done.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, welcome back to episode 5 with Amay and Murtaza. This time I didn't fuck up the intro because I've been practicing.
Do you stay up in the mirror after like a shower and you're like, welcome back only once? Like, welcome back. That's it. Welcome back. That's it. And you're like, what?
No,
Is that the
so
thing you do?
it's usually before I start recording, before we know that we're gonna have like a recording session, I go over the intro like a bunch of times. I'm like, oh, welcome back to episode 5, episode 6 of the WAT podcast with Amay and Murtaza. This week, blah blah blah. You know how it goes, right? So yeah. Before we start, I just want to know like what your Spotify Unwrapped is, because I've seen a bunch of people doing it.
Oh wait, we forgot to tell them that it's special because Amay and I are officially physically together and
in the same room.
Naked.
That's
we're physically and emotionally together. So all you ladies need to stop messaging him immediately.
I don't get any messages from them.
Okay, all you men need to stop
I
messaging
don't get
him.
messages from them either.
Okay, then I have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
We should start and go get checked for STDs before we do anything. I think I'm clear, but I think we should go get your anus checked.
My anus checked? Why? No one's put anything in my anus.
Not that you haven't.
Yeah, but if I should be checked right now, that means someone has already done something with my anus. If your mom's gonna listen to this, we're gonna be in big trouble. You're probably not gonna be ever allowed in my house again.
This is why I'm buying condoms, Mom. Safe sex with Amay.
Wait, did you tell her that you were going to buy condoms?
No, but there have been weird situations where, like, I don't know. She is.
Have you ever been close to getting caught with condoms?
No, but I have been caught with
What? That's even worse.
yeah, the Spotify rap thing.
Yeah, Spotify Unwrapped.
Okay.
What was your top 5 songs and top 5 artists?
I don't know my top 5 songs, but I know my top 5 artists are Kanye West, Big Crit, Earl Sweatshirt.
That's in no order. I'm
just saying them randomly. And Frank Ocean was definitely one of them. I don't remember the 4th one.
Okay.
Yeah. I know pop rap was like my most listened to genre.
Yeah.
I listened to 30,000 minutes, which honestly I thought was a lot. I was like, I use Spotify all the time. I'm like, that's so insane. And then I saw other people's numbers and I was like, wow.
Yeah, like Neil fucking 69,000.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, I do not use Spotify enough. I definitely do not.
I don't think there's an enough for that.
Yeah.
Like there's that much you listen to that much, and that's because I listened the total amount that I listened to was 40,993, and I know my stuff is usually on. Well, it's not usually on most of the time, but it is fairly. I do listen to music regularly, so I don't know. My top 5s. My top 5s were the charts. Here we go. Top artists were J. Kill, Josh A. I know that because I listened to a lot of their stuff. Felix Yen because he released a good album. Hardwell because he's Hardwell, and Calvin Harris because he again. Wait, did he release the album this year or was it last year? I want to say it was last year, but I'm not sure. I think it was last year, and I still like listen to his stuff this year.
It was last year because you remember we were in the car last summer and we were listening.
Oh yeah, we were listening to Slide and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
My top songs, for some reason I have God's Plan.
Yeah.
Because I know I didn't listen to God's Plan as much. It was probably my brother who was using my Spotify account. He was probably putting it on repeat. Gibberish, which is the what's his name? You know Max. Okay,
I'm saying no, by the way.
Max and Hoodie Allen.
Yes, I know Hoodie Allen.
Yeah, so they had a song. It's probably really old. And then there's another song called Slow Down. It's by Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike. That one is it's actually a really good song because it's a Dutch or Belgian song, and it has like EDM vibe to it. And then the next one is Black Sahara, which is an EDM song, and Ghost Town, which is a rap song. Top genres: dance, electronic, expected, pop, hip hop, indie. I have no idea why the fuck that's on there. And then Dutch, again, no idea why that's on there. But yeah, that's my Spotify. Wrapped, unwrapped, wrapped. Yeah, that was pretty much it.
That's fair.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, Frank Ocean was my top listened artist, and I was like 25 hours is a lot. And then again, Neil, 70
hours of John Bellion,
and I was
bro.
Like, that's so much more. That's insane, man.
But okay, when you compare it to the amount of hours that he's total listened to, that makes sense. Like that's like 1% of how much he's listened to.
Yeah, but that's still, if you think about it, that's insane. Like, even if you listen to 70,000
minutes.
Yeah, it's so insane to know that you dedicated
70 hours to listen to one artist.
Yeah.
Wow.
Obviously, I never did. If I have this habit of like going through albums, whatever, but it's just fascinates me that you just spoke on one artist that much.
Yeah. 70 hours is insane.
Yeah, but I wonder if he will be upset by this.
No, he's been on the show.
Yeah, but we're disclosing personal information.
Fuck. Oh, Spotify Wrapped is very personal information, by the way. Alright, so I have something to show you. It concerns a very famous musician and his recent dive. Should I say dive, or should I say he started exploring new ventures to get money.
Okay.
It's a scam, 100% a scam. So, before a few months back, you asked me if Soulja Boy was alive.
Yeah.
So he is very much alive.
Okay.
And
good, I think. I don't know what he's up to.
I'll tell you what he's up to. So, I think it was last week or something. Soulja Boy finally entered into the world of technology.
Oh.
So he sells his own like technology. Like you have Supreme and all that shit.
Supreme is Supreme isn't it like a luxury clothing brand?
Yeah, but they also sell like not clothing. Well, yeah, they were mainly clothing brand, but they sell a bunch of shit. Yeah.
I don't know Supreme either.
So this is now Soulja Boy. He has he basically what does he do? He puts his name on a bunch of products. That's basically what he does.
Okay.
And the website. This is the best fucking thing I've ever seen.
SouljaWatch.
SouljaWatch.com. Okay. These are the products that he has for sale. Okay. He has game consoles.
Mm-hmm.
He has Apple Watches.
It's all SouljaWatch, Soulja Game.
He has AirPods for $10.
Soulja Pods.
He has wireless Bluetooth headphones. This is the best fucking thing I've ever seen on the internet.
Soulja Pods.
He has a phone and he has a pad, a tablet. Okay, all of these, by the way, are fucking Chinese knockoffs of original products.
Yeah.
So, okay, so the best, the thing that I know most of is this Soulja game console, because that's what everyone's been talking about, right? Mm-hmm. It goes for $150. It looks like a fucking Xbox One X. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's made out of just plastic.
Okay.
It's probably smaller than my actual laptop. Mm-hmm. And it's fat as fuck, but it weighs nothing. 1.2 kilograms.
Well,
that's nothing. Okay, the controllers, this is what they look like.
They look like a combination of the PS4 and Xbox, man.
Yeah, and basically he sells it for $150. In the game console, it's just a bunch of old games.
Oh, yeah,
So
that was my next question.
what it runs is it runs a bunch of emulators,
Okay.
and all the emulators come preloaded with a bunch of games.
Oh, that's
So
fair.
there's like 800 games or some insane amount of games that are there. But the worst part is they don't even run properly.
Wow.
Like they're games from like at least 70 years old games, like the NES, SNES, all that shit. They don't run properly. They're screen tearing. They're screen tearing. Look at this. It says 4K Ultra HD, but you're not given. You're given this this thing.
I like how we don't even know what it's called.
The AV cables.
All right.
AV cables. There was an old picture, right, where this where it was they were advertising this console before, and what they've done is they've taken this Amber Nick console. It's the same exact thing.
Okay, and then just
On
put
Amazon.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah, they put Soldier Boy, and that has increased the price by $50.
Wow.
The original thing goes for $90.
I don't get it. Who would pay for a Soulja Boy exclusive?
Let me tell you,
console?
so many people. This guy has earned over $250,000
Wow.
from this fucking tech company that he started.
Jesus Christ.
$250,000.
Why? Just why?
I have no idea, but people buy this shit. I guess some people would just buy it for the memes.
That's still such a dumb reason to buy such things. I'm gonna buy it so I can be funny on the internet. For what? I'm going to spend $150 so people on the internet like me, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, look at him, he's so funny."
But the best part is, so if you go on,
You get a gift card for $10.
$10 gift card. This is the picture used to be the iPod, the Apple Watch, the first generation Apple Watch, and then they've changed the branding of everything, pretty much. So if we go on Amazon, right, and we search for that Amber Nick thing, you'll see that is the best fucking advertisement I've ever seen. It's
Oh,
amazing.
it's just 3 inches.
No, this is the handheld console. This is the one that he see. This is this thing, the handheld game console. Is this one? It's the same one.
$40 more.
This one's is for $25, and this one's for $70.
Jesus Christ.
I just want to see the actual main one, the main one. Here, this one. This is the best fucking thing.
It's $100 too.
Okay, now it's $100 cheaper. There used to have a picture that it had just spelling mistakes.
Oh wow.
It was nothing but spelling mistakes. When they were trying to advertise the product, it had spelling mistakes on the thing. It had 4K HD 1080p. Here, look at this. Look at 4K HDMI TV output. Play support. It's not even 1080. It's 720p.
People actually buy this.
People bought this. He put out a tweet saying that he has made this was like a week back. He has made $250,000 off of this.
I feel like that's a lie. I feel like he's just doing that so people pay more attention to it.
Maybe.
I want to believe that he did not make 200. I believe there are not enough people out there who actually spend money on this.
The page for this on Soldier Boy handheld. Okay, material. Soldier Boy.
Soldier game video.
Soldier Boy video game. Oh my god.
3-inch screen. That's
It's nothing. It's nothing.
If you're going to spend $113, I would seriously judge someone who walked in and pull this out and be like, I'm gonna play on my Soldier Boy, like my Soldier game handheld.
Oh, holy shit! No, but the thing is, you can't even play anything on it properly because the games lag. There's a bunch of screen tearing. It's just shit.
I'm gonna chat with them.
Yo, it's gonna connect to my Facebook. Fuck that shit. No. It's not. Yo, log into Messenger to chat with Soldier Boy. Tell him.
Yo, we can talk to Soldier Boy.
This is what I told you. This is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen on the internet in a long ass time. Like actual celebrities and verified accounts on Twitter endorsing this shit. They were like, yo, I'm proud of you, homie. Like fucking, they were gassing him up. They were like, yo, that's such a good like move. You're making moves in the industry and all that shit. Can you imagine?
I mean, okay, considering he's not a musician anymore, I can see him trying, like, I don't want to be one of those people who are like, oh, I'm gonna make fun of him because it's a valiant attempt. Something like trying to move on to a different venture.
Okay.
You know?
The thing was, so people knew that he was a gamer, right? He plays video games and shit, but nobody knew that he would do this, right? So because think about this: once you're done from music, you don't see fucking Dr. Dre trying to get into like the video game console industry.
My only concern with this is why
this is a scam.
Okay, no, the only thing I don't get is like he doesn't even have a fan base anymore. Like,
no, he does. That's why they fucking bought this shit.
Listen, I still think that's a lie. I still don't think they're genuine Soulja Boy fans. I really want to believe that. I really want to believe that they're no Soulja Boy fans. I'm pretty sure no one in like our age who were at that time.
No one listens to him anymore.
No young kid is definitely gonna listen.
No, this is like for old people. People who are.
You're telling me that you go. This is you go to work from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
5 days a week. You decide I'm going to spend $150 of the money I made on the Soulja Boy game console.
That doesn't even run properly.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So like, okay, listen. No, he's like, if I invest, if I like save up, right?
Yeah.
Get a proper console, like a genuine console. And he's like, I'm such a big Soulja Boy fan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the game console.
Right.
That I cannot comprehend the actual people doing that.
Right.
Yeah. So I would like to agree with you. This is a scam. No one's about it. He's just faking numbers to make it seem like it's all working out. But yeah, I don't want to believe this.
Oh. This is the best fucking thing I've ever seen.
And it's but like what I was saying about the fan base, people usually launch these things when they have like a genuine fan base.
Yeah.
When they're at their peak, they move on to something because they know also, and people want to. Big brands want them to be there because they know it will also sell.
Yeah.
So I just don't get this.
Look at this. Fucking
200 content. You be so.
Deep Silver. Bro, what kind of games does this one have? What the fuck? This one looks like an Xbox One controller. Oh,
it is.
It's a knockoff Xbox One controller. Soldier Tech X CD. So if you go on Amazon and search for CD Dragon, you'll find the same one, probably $100 cheaper.
Yeah, this is $400. Why would someone actually spend their hard-earned money? Like, I'm going to take an extra shift so I can buy the Soldier game fuse. Imagine your manager. You tell your manager, it's like, yo, boss, I need to like take on extra hours. And he's like, why? Is something wrong? It's like, no, the Soldier game fuse came out. I need to buy it.
When someone came and told me this, I'm laying them off on the spot. Yeah. Like there's no excuse why that should be allowed.
Because at the end of the day, it is their money. And you can whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
And people do more stupider shit with their money. People will donate money to Kylie Jenner to become a billionaire. So people do stupid shit with their money all the time. So I guess it's also not out of the question.
In life, you need to crank that Soldier Boy. Dude, this is amazing.
Hey, why are we not chatting with Soulja Boy? Can you go onto your Facebook?
That's probably
I just want to send him one message.
Hi, how can we help you, bro? What?
Let me start off. Big fan. Big fan. Loved your music.
Especially the Superman.
Oh, no. I want to be like, loved your single, but I want to mention another artist that's not even him.
Well, what do you mean?
Like, no, it's fine. It's loved your music. I'm just gonna say love this tech. Can't wait to spend.
Can't wait to spend $500.
Can't wait to spend my dad's hard-earned money on this. Soulja Boy for life.
LYF. Oh no, that's a missed opportunity, man.
Oh yeah, for life. There we go.
Did they say Superman there?
Yeah, no, Soulja Boy for life, because life in life you either
That's Soulja Boy or it thanks you. That's so funny. Where did you come up with that?
Oh
Shit.
For anyone who's having a bad day, I would recommend you go visit.
Go visit www.SouljaWatch.com.
Yeah. Okay. We can move on. We could spend the whole episode making fun of it.
Dude, this is golden. I wish more people did this so that we can just make fun of them.
But a lot of people aren't Soulja Boy, so it'll be more hard to make fun of them.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
So, next thing, I have something.
Yeah.
Which I watched the Spiderman movie.
You did. When did you watch it?
So I watched it in the UK first.
Yeah.
And then I rewatched it again.
Yeah.
When I came back to Kenya.
Yeah.
And I would have to say it is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
It is the best Spider-Man movie that has ever come out.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the best Marvel movie of 2018.
Other than Infinity War.
So I was thinking about this when I finished watching it. Infinity War was good for a lot of different reasons. First of all, it brought all these characters
everything together,
and it did it really well.
Yeah.
Okay, it had like this groundwork laid out for it to build off of. It had done, it had so much that helped it be the great movie that it was.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man had an original piece, had something that's just a unique storyline. It had nothing that was going further apart from the character Spider-Man, and they took a different turn on it with Miles Morales. And it was animated. It was animated. It was outstanding. And those people who need context, these people made the Emoji Movie. Yeah, this is the same. It's Sony Animations. They made the Emoji Movie, and then they do this.
Wait, they're the same people.
I'm not sure.
No, it's the
that.
Same studio, but.
Yeah. But still, if you think about it, there's some execs who sat there and they're like, we're going to make the Emoji Movie, and then we're going to make this Spider-Man.
I'm pretty sure they put all the good fucking people on the Spider-Man movie, and then they put the interns on the Emoji movie and told them, crank this shit out. We want kids' money.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, it is absolutely phenomenal. It is definitely going to be one of the, in my personal opinion, it's going to be one of the great comic book movies. It is visually outstanding.
That you could just tell from the trailer.
Yeah, it is just so beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And I felt really weird because as soon as I came out, watching it the second time, even the first time, I sent a bunch of messages to people recommending you should go watch it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm going to overhype it, but I feel like this is a movie that's going to live up to that hype.
Yeah.
And the reason I also loved Infinity War is because I went to watch it 4 times. I really loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And each time the jokes landed, it still felt funny. I didn't get bored.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Spider-Man did the same thing because the second time I went, the jokes all still landed. I was not bored at any time.
Yeah.
And that soundtrack is absolutely gorgeous.
I was told, I think I read it on Twitter that someone said that the soundtrack for the Spider-Verse movie is phenomenal.
It's just everything in that movie is so good. Everyone should absolutely. We have nothing. We're doing nothing right. So it's just. I don't even.
So the reason why we're laughing now is because we just found out that the mic that we hyped up so much before is actually unplugged. It has been unplugged the entire time.
Spider-Man is a movie I think everyone objectively is going to enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched Aquaman, by the way,
Oh wow.
on the weekend.
How was that?
I wanted to. So my cousin and I and my brother went. I wanted to watch the Spider-Man movie, of course, but my cousin wanted to watch the Aquaman movie.
Why?
It's actually really good. It's actually really good. If the remainder of the DC movies are this good, then they're back. I'm not gonna say that they're back now,
Okay.
but this was a step in the right direction. After fucking all the shit that they've done before, this is a step in the 100% a step in the right direction. It was visually impressive. The story was good. It wasn't a shit show. At the end there was, the typical DC not one guy, but like there's a huge amount of people,
Yeah,
just
a huge army. Everyone is fighting each other.
there was an I don't want to spoil it, but like it's in the trailer and it's towards the end where it's typical DC. There's a fucking war at the end, and there's two armies, or there's a one big army, or something like that, right? That's there. But the thing is, if you look at Justice League and Wonder Woman and all those movies, towards the end everything gets dark.
Yeah.
You can barely see shit. Wonder Woman, no matter how good it was, the first part, second part, at the end it falls fucking flat because it's shot in the dark in a fucking airfield. Everything falls over there because like one ordinary human being is like now a god. That doesn't like that. The final part of Wonder Woman really bummed me out because I thought it was a decent movie till then. But this one was done really, really well. The antagonist, the villain, was good. He wasn't terrible. He wasn't a CGI fucking mess that all the other DC movies have been victim to. What else? Jason Momoa was good. Amber Heard. She is fucking hot.
Listen,
The redhead.
I am loyal to Emma Stone.
No, listen, man. Go watch the movie, and then you'll tell me afterwards. You'll be like, okay, listen.
Can I be honest?
She is my new celebrity crush. If she has red hair for the rest of her life, but she doesn't, which is sad. But if she has red hair for the rest of her life, I wouldn't mind.
I don't know
She
where
is
your crush
fucking
stems
hot.
from. Is it the red hair or?
It's the red hair just makes it everything better.
Okay.
But like in general, she's hot. But like the red hair is what takes it over. Dude, she's so hot. Fuck. I was actually surprised how attractive she is.
That's weird. Everyone knows that Amber Heard is like really good looking.
Yeah, no, but in this movie, it's next
just
level.
another level.
Yeah,
So I'll just watch the movie and then I'll get back to you.
yeah.
I'll be like, okay, I kind of see what you meant there. Yeah.
From the trailers, I was like, okay, yeah, she's pretty good looking. But when you watch the movie, you're like, holy shit,
That's fair.
holy shit.
And for all the ladies that see
Jason Momoa.
just shirtless all the time. That guy is ripped.
Yo, he's ripped. They fucking carved him out of stone.
Yeah,
There's no way.
I believe like him and Thor are the two people I can believe are like gods. Like,
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
If they portray a god there,
they're
it's
just
believable because they're
constantly
ripped as fuck.
and they're just
They're so
beautiful.
handsome.
They're so hot. Like, no, let me tell you something. It really freaks me out to know people like that exist. They're just perfections. Not like Jason Momoa
shit.
is like 6'4",
Massive
built,
as fuck.
beautiful as fuck. And then there's Thor again, who's like
Chris
6'4".
Hemsworth.
Oh, Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth is just super built, super attractive, super tall. He has rich,
everything.
He's just rich.
Oh, man.
Imagine waking up.
So I like Wonder Woman was not Wonder Woman. Aquaman was good. If the remainder of the DC movies are as good as this, I know Shazam's gonna be decent, right? But if after that they don't fuck anything up, DC is gonna be on the right track.
Do you think it's good because all the other DC movies?
No, it's actually genuinely decent. Like it's actually genuinely good. Like okay, the one problem it's not a problem, but the thing is it has very many parallels from different Marvel movies. I don't want to go into it because it's very spoilery, and I want you to actually watch it. But when you watch it, you'll be like, oh, this was in a Marvel movie. This was in a Marvel movie. This was in a Marvel movie. It's very, very, very similar to a bunch of them.
I guess that makes sense because the Marvel movie does a lot of things, right? It makes sense kind of that works for them. It kind of makes sense to be like that works for them. So we're just gonna take that and kind of bring it into our movie. Obviously, what DC is doing makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
So it's a very smart decision to be like,
take elements from what is successful already.
Yeah, smart move. I will. Honestly, if I still had the choice, if I went to the cinema, I was like, I need to watch a movie. I'd still go back into Spiderman.
But I'm just saying, like, if you get the chance to go watch it, there is no scene in that movie that is dark.
That is
not one scene that is dark.
Very good news. You know what?
Okay, and there's also some fucking amazing camera work. I'm not gonna lie, some of the shit that they do, like the cinematography is so good. You're like, that was fucking sick.
Yeah, okay, that actually, it's kind of nice to hear.
Yeah, so usually in DC movies, everything's like chaotic.
Yeah,
it's very hard to understand like what the fuck is going on, right? But in this one, there is this one scene if you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. There's this one scene in the start. It's just one single camera shot, but it's so well done. It's so fucking well done. It's one single camera shot in one small room, and it's a fight scene. So the cameras, in a fight scene, camera angle moves. But this one is just because it's one. It just keeps on like switching positions, and you can see everything so properly. After that fight scene, I was like, "Fuck!" I actually said out loudly, I was like, "Damn, that was sick."
Okay, I'm very excited to watch this one now.
Some of the like camera work is really amazing. I kind of wish they had shown more of the actual main villain, not the main villain. I'm just gonna say the main villain for now. I kind of wish they showed more of him. When you watch it, you'll understand what I'm saying. But obviously, and then there's they copied Marvel and they had one post-credit scene which sets up for a sequel. But yeah, overall pretty intense movie. I liked it.
I will go watch it.
Yeah.
Spiderman also has a post-credit scene, so
no, of course.
Yeah. No, but like,
does it set up for a sequel, or is it just like
I don't know.
It's very open-ended.
It's very open-ended.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah.
It definitely does in a sense, but it's not definitive. Yeah.
Like if this was the end, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really wish it isn't though. So topic of the week, I guess. Are we done?
Yeah, I think we're done with pretty much everything that I had. Like fucking SouljaWatch.
Yeah.
I wanted that to be topic of the week, but I could not wait till the end. That was so funny.
For the people who listen to this part, it's good.
Yeah.
Because they can enjoy it.
Yeah, they can enjoy that.
They don't have to wait all the way to the end.
No, they
You definitely should
listen to everything.
Yeah.
But to the people who just listen to the beginning part, we got you.
Yeah.
We care about you too.
We've both.
Oh yeah. We both had travel days.
Yeah, we both had travel days, and I met a lot of characters on my side. I went through the stereotypical flight, like other people that you meet.
Yeah.
It was just such a weird experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I get into it? Did you have any? Or did you have a normal?
Okay, so from my flight from Philadelphia to London was fine because I had no one sitting next to me. London to Nairobi though, I had someone sitting next to me, but they were like quiet the entire time, so it was fine. I didn't meet any fucking weirdos on the flight. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
No one that particularly pissed me off.
We're walking, and you have the overhead cabins and everything, and she comes in with these like massive bags.
Yeah.
And she has this one which is like when you come from shopping, you have the paper bag thing, which is like foldable.
Yeah.
And that makes sense.
Wait. Like in the gift bags.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So that's like, obviously if there's no space you can cram it in, right?
Yeah.
And she does. And then she has this like hard case suitcase, right? And there's no space at all.
Okay.
But she stands there and she solidly tries to like fit it in into no space at all. And we stood there for 5 minutes and she's wearing the thing, and I was like, no, bro, see.
Wait, what are you actually telling her?
No,
that?
I was just looking for her. So I was like, what are you trying to achieve? And you know what the thing is? I feel like, in a weird way, I would have done the same, because it's like, I made this stupid decision when I commit to it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be that idiot.
You don't want to be the idiot that's like, fuck it now, I just have to put it somewhere else.
Yeah, I want to be like, you know what? I've made the decision, I'm sticking with it. And I squeeze it in, and I just want to sit down. I'm like, please just.
Oh, she was blocking your way.
No, yeah, she was, because my seat was right after hers.
Okay.
So she was standing there. The whole line builds up.
Yeah.
She's just doing this whole thing. And the one thing that kind of amazed me is the air hostess was just standing there and he was just looking, and I feel like he was as entertained by the situation as all of us. Because like, as mad as I was like, this is pretty funny to watch.
Yeah.
Like, do you not see that there's no space at all for this suitcase of yours? And the thing is, she never once considered to look around for more space. She's like, I'm committed to this.
Was there more space?
Yes, there was. If you
my
turn
God.
around
Yeah.
my seat, because I had a rucksack, I wasn't putting anything there.
Yeah.
But in a weird way, I was thinking of her decision, like, this is the cabin for my seat.
Yeah.
So people are going to come into the seat after me, so it makes sense if I come to there. And yeah, I guess in a way I should have been like, you know what, I'm not going to put anything, just put it there. But I guess I was also at fault for being as entertained by it as the Earl.
No, man, come on. Like, you have to think that, in a way, when people do that, they don't, it pisses you off. And it's like, come on, just use your brain. Like, it's not that difficult.
Just ask someone. Like,
just not even ask someone. You can use your fucking eyes to look somewhere else. If you're having trouble. Wait, where did she put her suitcase?
No, she gave it to the air hostess, and then because eventually the air hostess realized that, like, I still have to do something. I can't just stand there and
because the line's building behind.
So he's like, yo, I'm just gonna take this, and I can sit down, and then we let everyone done, and then I'll see space. Otherwise, I'll find a place for it. I don't know where he put it. But yeah, eventually, like, we got the line moving, and she sat down, and that was it. So that was the one character I met on my flight. And it was weird because I was messaging you, and you're like, I always get old people on my flights.
Yeah.
And the next flight, everyone sitting next to me was just old, like super old. And I was telling you how I've never had that experience. And then I just come and like see my seat, and it's next to this like grandma, and she was very grandmotherly. It was like, she was
better had no one.
No, like she wasn't like the whole. She was like very involved, like the plate form, she would be like, first one, like, I would be extending my hand and like take it from and like put it there.
Yeah.
Like try and like put my things, like, when I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, try to arrange. Give it back.
Yeah.
Just doing all these weird things, and I didn't know what to do. And like she had trouble with her seatbelt, so she would like ask me, and I would like unlock the seat. And we had this very nice thing. But then it was a very sweet relationship until the flight landed. So when the flight landed,
did she clap?
No, she didn't clap.
Okay.
Thankfully, she didn't clap. She did something way worse.
Oh.
So,
what the fuck is worse than clapping?
Okay, listen, hear me out. Okay? So, when we landed, everyone's mobile data connects and everything, right?
Yeah.
And you get the message, right?
Welcome to Nairobi.
Yeah, so her phone rang, right?
Yeah.
Like it dinged.
Yeah.
And I checked my phone, and it was, it's not your phone, it's mine. And I was like, you bitch, how dare you? And I was like, And, like,
That's
it's
so
it's really funny because she was just being sweet and being funny. And I was like, how dare you people
Got
message me?
him.
Yeah, people message me. Hey, I am popular. Like, I don't care. I was so
Oh,
insulted
shit.
that Airtel hadn't messaged me. And I was like, how dare Airtel not message me? This woman is making fun of me and Airtel decides not to message me. And like, I was like, wow, I don't even know what to say. She just roasted me. She's like, wow. And like, yeah, eventually I did realize that my phone wasn't quite good. And I was really like, I really wished I'd like turned it off, put it on full volume, and then it would ring and I'd be like, haha, you see my phone rings as well. Like, haha, take that. Yeah. Yeah, she was really sweet.
That's too funny. That's actually a very like old person thing to do.
Yeah, like
Just make fun of someone who's younger
yeah, it was
for
really
the fun
yeah.
of it.
And then the guy next to me made me want to be old because he had this really sick thing he was doing where he would be reading something on his tablet
Yeah.
and then just fall asleep like while reading, like while his phone in hand, he would just like doze off, wake
the
up,
fuck?
continue reading, and then doze off. And I was like, bro, I want art like this.
That's that would be annoying for me.
No, man, I think like that was pretty sick. You can just fall asleep on command. I would love to be able to do that. I would love to just fall asleep when I want.
Yeah.
He's just sitting randomly, casually, and he just sleep, and then he wakes up, and then he does this. Him and his wife were also kind of funny because they.
Wait, was the one sitting next to you the wife?
No. So it was basically 4 seats.
Yeah.
It was me on the. So basically, it was the grandmother.
Yeah.
It was me, and then it was the old couple.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were pretty funny because like they were discussing all these things. Like it was a massive map, and they were trying to figure out where Naivasha and Nakuru were on the map. They were like, we're going this way, and we're going to go this way. And I was like,
Were they actual tourists or?
I think they were actually. Like I think they knew what they were saying.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but like it was just a big map. I was like, why? It doesn't. What are you trying to do? You're not going to see anything.
Yeah.
Because it's literally just Nairobi, and then there's Mombasa on this like big ass map.
Yeah.
How are you differentiating? How are you figuring out these roads?
Yeah, especially when it's like the big map. You don't know where Naivasha is. You don't know where fucking Nakuru is. They don't even show that. Those are like tiny ass towns.
Places, right?
Naivasha is especially very small.
Yeah, I know. Even though we have beef now, and I'm going to make sure or pray every day that I get a flight back to her, and that we can settle this beef once and for all.
It'd be like, yo, bitch, I got a message.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna message everyone on my contact list.
Oh.
So when I finally land, I'm gonna like
You get like a fucking mountain load of.
because everyone has replied, right?
Yeah.
It's just like
It'd be like ding 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 ding.
and I'm like, oh, my phone is ringing. It's not yours.
That is the most petty thing I've ever heard. Imagine just
Yeah. I don't know for some reason this. Oh wait, hold on. So this reminded me of a joke Hassan Minaj made. It's like, you know those like grandfathers who came like £1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's another joke. They reminded me of like everyone just comes with a £1.
£1 or £3.
Yeah, every grandfather comes with a significantly small amount of money to make it. Yeah.
And then they just make it somehow.
Yeah, and I remember this one guy on the bus in my uni, and I was just trying to impress this chick, and he's like, my grandfather came with like £3, and he established himself, and he's done well for himself.
How does that
I don't even know.
help your case?
I don't get how that's a relevant story. Like, what are you trying to achieve? How is that reflective of you? Grandfather did. Is it a way of
You're not trying to impress. You're not trying to. It's like he's selling his grandfather for marriage, not himself.
Yeah. That's just horrible.
No, not like to date. To date.
You're trying to make yourself more appealing. The only way I can see it like making you more appealing
Yeah.
is like you being like, yeah, my grandfather made it. We're shit rich, bro. We're so much cash. We don't ever know. So that's the only way. But otherwise, I just don't get the whole how every grandfather struggled. And you know what? I feel like what if like in the future every grandfather went through something. If your grandfather came with 1,000 like pounds, he's lying to you. He only came with 5, okay? Wait, he only came with 5. Yeah. in the future I'm going to be like it. I went to the UK and I only had a visa, £2,000 in my bank account from my dad. Okay, full paid for accommodation. Okay, full paid for tuition fees. I was like, yeah, life wasn't easy like yours. You think I just came here like this? You people don't even know these days with their floating backpacks or whatever they have at that time.
What would be the one technology you would expect when you're a grandfather?
One, I would like a machine that fabricates the past so I can tell my grandchildren about how hard it was for me. I would really like something that like I play it and it just shows us like fighting in the war or like, you know,
I came with £3.
yeah, it came with £3. It sees me coming here with a tiny backpack and a £3 note. It doesn't even exist right now.
Oh man. Just
One coins. I just had one coin, and like I go there and I buy one bread and one Coke, and I'm already out of money. And I'm like, okay, now what do I do?
Sell the one bread and one Coke for £1.50.
Or no, this is the story. I come with £3, right?
Mm-hmm.
I buy three.
Okay, if you went to the UK with £3, what would you do to make that investment go to £1,000?
Let me tell you, this is what I was getting at. I would take those £3, figure out a way to call my dad and ask him to transfer money. Investment done. I have £1,000. There we go.
Okay, what if no amount of money should be transferred to you for free?
Okay, listen, I'm never going to make it anywhere with £3. This is not that Indian. You know, there's that Indian movie where he has like one coin.
Oh shit!
It's not even an Indian movie. It's South Indian one, yeah, where he puts out, where he makes like 100 million from that
100 million.
Yeah, from like that one coin.
He becomes the richest person ever.
Because he just demolishes everyone who like has black money and shit. Like that's not this movie. I would probably starve with £3. What am I going to invest in with £3? I don't think of a way that you would make £3 into 1,000. I just don't know.
Okay, here's how you do it. Okay, buy a Tesco £3 meal.
Okay, so I'm already out of money.
Yeah, no, but listen. Then you sell the 3 components of that Tesco £3 meal separately.
Okay.
Okay, and then at the end you'll probably get more than £3 because when you think about it, Tesco sells those things separately for more than 3. If you total them separately, you get more than £3, right? But now you sell them, when you buy them as a £3 meal, you sell them separately.
Okay.
So at the end you'll get, let's say £3.50.
And then I keep doing
and you keep doing that until you get like £10.
I'd rather just starve.
No,
I don't want to.
Then you get £10, okay? Then with that £10 you buy something for yourself to eat, okay? Because that'll take like a few hours.
Okay.
Getting that, right? If you get £3.50 every single time, you get £10 in a few hours, okay? And then with that £10, maybe you invest in a £3 meal for yourself. You still have £7, okay? Then with that £7, you go buy something else, okay?
And then I keep
and you sell, you buy and sell,
So I keep
until you get £1,000.
Okay. Fair enough. The only problem with that is in my personal opinion.
That's my idea, bitch. If someone takes the idea, I swear to God, I will find you.
Yeah, we get a millionaire like later on. He's like, I took your idea. I went to the UK and I only had £3, and I listened to your podcast and it gave me hope. So I started this whole thing. The only thing is, if I went there and so for me, I don't know. I just imagine like if someone. I don't see anyone desperate enough to like buy it off me, but who knows? If people buy Soulja Boy merch, they will buy stuff from me. But like,
Okay, so I saw this video by some guy. He said he had 1 cent or something like that, and at the end, or within a month, he got $1,000 with that 1 cent. It's literally like that fucking South Indian movie. He used that 1 cent to get 1,000. So what he did was, with that 1 cent, he found some random dudes on the street, and he's like, "Yo, do you have a pen?" And they're like, "Yeah, I have a pen. Can I buy it off you?" They're like, "We'll give it to you for free." He's like, "No, I have to buy it off of you. I'll give you this 1 cent. You can give me that pen." Then he took that 1 pen and sold it for $1.
Okay.
Then he went to like a store or something, and called his friend and he's like, yo, what's your favorite drink, or what's your favorite snack or candy or some shit like that. And they said it, and he's like, all right, how much will you give me if I buy it and deliver it right now? They're like, okay, I'll give you $3. And so he made a profit of $2 with that one purchase. Then he bought something worth $5, and his friend gave him $10 for it to deliver it to him. So like that, he slowly made. Once you get into like the $100 or £100,
then it's fine.
Then you're fine.
Yeah, it's
then
like
you're pretty
1
much
cent and £3.
Yeah, when you're like within the £20, $20, you have to be very careful. When you're at the 100, there's a larger, what's it called?
There's more room.
More room for error.
Yeah.
Like, because what he did was, he bought fucking sweaters in summer.
Oh wow.
No one's gonna buy that shit.
Yeah.
So he had a bunch of sweaters that he didn't sell, so that he wasted those.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, now I know. Now I know how every grandfather made it with £3. I just realized
They just
I was
bought
wrong.
a bunch of random shit and sold it.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I've offended your grandfather. I didn't mean to. I want to feel his struggle. Yeah. So I feel like if even with the Tesco meal, someone would just be like, I can go get this. Like I can go get this £3 meal for £3.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're not selling. So if you get a sandwich, bag of crisps, and a Monster for £3, you sell a sandwich to one guy, sell a bag of crisps to another guy, sell a Monster to another guy.
No, but you see, the thing is, like, those components are so easily available.
Maybe not everyone wants the bag of crisps and the Monster. They just want the sandwich. So you can just sell it for £1.50 or how much ever that actual sandwich is.
But you see, the thing that works with that is that a sandwich is like a proper sandwich in Tesco. It's like £3.50.
Okay.
A Monster or an energy or a Coke is like £1.50.
Right.
And that's the reason the £3 deal looks so good. It's because I'm already going to buy just the sandwich rather than just get all three components for £3. Does that make sense?
How many people do that?
I'm pretty sure everyone does that, man. It's just a better deal. It just makes
It is
so
a
much
better deal.
You're telling me if, for example, I went to WH Smith at the airport, right?
Yeah.
The Monster I bought was for £3.25.
Yeah.
And the meal was £3.99.
Okay.
I was like, obviously, I'm going to get the meal. Like, even though I don't want crisps, right? I never want crisps. I just get it because, like, it just makes more sense to get it.
Right.
Yeah. But I guess it depends on the situation. Sometimes there's just that one person who just needs.
Maybe they just don't have £3 on them.
Oh yeah, and they just have this demand, and they just want that sandwich.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? Just give me the fucking sandwich. I don't want anything else.
Yeah.
You can sell the sandwich for £1.50.
Yeah.
If you don't have £3. They have £1.50.
My solution was use the £3, buy condoms worth £2.65, sell myself, make money.
I don't think that's I don't think. Please don't do that.
I would make way more money than you and way faster.
No. Have you seen your face?
Listen, I feel like being attractive isn't important.
Yes.
I feel like sometimes people are just one company. Or, I could be one of those weird people. Like, they're not weird at all. That's just the wrong term to use. But, like, there are people who, deal with your specific foot, fetish. There are people with foot, and all they want is for you to let them rub your feet, or yeah. Like, what if I accommodate to them? So I don't even have to engage them sexually, but they just pay me to touch my feet, or I don't know, do weird stuff with them, or touch my hands, and if I have £3, don't give me that place. I only have £3. I have to survive. And your way takes so much longer. I could make £50 or way more, £150. Okay, I'm going to be cheaper. I'm not going to be like a professional. I'm going to be £80 from one night, just one single night. And I was like, I'm there. I'm already miles ahead of you. Yeah.
Makes sense.
You don't tell me what to do. I've already made up my mind. Someone give me £3 and I'm going to an unknown country.
Don't do that.
Fine, I won't.
That's very insane.
I'll just ask my dad to bank transfer, like a regular person.
No, that's more safe than selling yourself for £3.
My dad is like, it's like, oh, you went there with no money. Do you want me to transfer? I'm like, no, Dad, I'm going to sell myself. What's wrong with you? Can you not see I'm trying to make a story about how I made it? The fuck? Why aren't you supportive? What is all with this? Please let me send you money. Like I'm responsible for you. It's like, Jesus Christ, let me just get fucked, Dad. Like, let me just get fucked for money. Jesus, man, Dad, you're cramping up my style. Dad, I'm never going to do this. I need you. Please always keep sending me money.
That's amazing.
Or yeah, I mean, I do. I guess you could always help like I did, and then
Yeah.
support yourself.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there are. I guess the only thing I think about is like, even if I had £3, you could obviously start a job, right?
Yeah.
Like that makes sense because not everything requires a large skill set. And they're very easy jobs to get, but I still feel like there's so many other things like constantly needing food. Even you don't even get paid like at the end of every day. You know, you get paid monthly.
You get paid monthly.
Like there's, and so you have to survive.
Like if you get the job, you have to survive the entire month on £3
Yeah, and you have to have like an accommodation and a place to stay.
Yeah.
And you know, if your grandfather had a place to stay, why is he cutting that like important bit out? He's like, listen, I had £3, but I also
had a place to stay.
And like, those guys had enough money to like cook and, you know, like feed me, and like I could survive and I could get a job. He just leaves all that.
Leaves all that
He's
power.
like, I only
had £3. Just £3.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ. How many people do you think would message us like, how dare you say that about my grandfather? He came to Kenya with goddamn 100 shillings and you've insulted him.
As much as I would want to believe that, I don't think it's true.
I feel there are
there's no way that's true.
Yeah, there are a lot of factors that I feel
that's like all that like should contribute to the amount of wealth that your grandfather had when he came. For example, if he had a place to stay, okay, how much was that house? Like, was it like a fucking $multi-million house?
Even if it's a relative,
even if it's like a relative house, you still had a place to stay. It's not like you were. It's not like he was living on the streets with 100 shillings.
Yeah, and like there's so many components, and like obviously we're not taking away because it's really hard to move to a completely new place and make it. Yeah, we respect that, like, but we feel like it's not as difficult as they've made out to be. It's just more theatrical to make it like super, you know, hardcore.
Yeah, and to try and make you feel shit about yourself.
Yeah, do that by myself, grandfather. I don't need your help. You think I sit there waiting for you to tell me stories so I can feel shit about myself? Jesus Christ. Just look at him. He's like, I'm like, why are you telling me these stories, grandfather? He's like, to remind you that you're worthless compared to me. I was like, bro, I do that all the time. I don't need you. Jesus Christ. Like, catch up, old man. We do that by ourselves nowadays.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's a good note to end the podcast.
Yep. So yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
For this week. That's next week.
Where we insult your grandmother. We're not leaving them out of this. Yeah.
Man.
We don't just give shit to grandfathers. Grandmothers are coming for you next week. So, yeah.
So, thank you for listening. Have a nice week. And goodbye.
Goodbye.